everybody. I'm Austin.
And I'm Lauren, and this is Aware.
So today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be having a discussion on multiple topics, but we will also be having some wine. So we invite you to join us, crack open a bottle, and sit back and relax.
So today we are sharing the Swedish Hill Svenska Blush. It's from a winery in New York, and we're very excited to have it.
Possibly one of the best wines I've ever had.
Yes.
It's absolutely amazing.
And we're also very excited to share our topics today.
We have multiple different topics that we're going to be talking about. Our first topic is the Impossible Burger.
Yes.
What is really inside the Impossible Burger?
The Burger King Impossible Burger.
Yeah, but also, set it back on this, thank you. But also, just the company that makes the Impossible Burger.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, they're going to
true.
be selling that meat here coming up soon.
In just regular stores.
Yeah.
So this is a meatless burger.
Yes.
We've had it. It's actually pretty good.
I like it,
It tastes like a regular burger
It
from
really does.
Burger King, but a little bit better.
Yeah, we got the deal to where you could get like the regular Whopper and the Impossible Burger. The Impossible Burger for sure tasted better.
It was really good.
Yeah, the Whopper. But so our first topic is what's really in the Impossible Burger. What do you think's in the inside the Impossible Burger?
I think plants.
Okay. Be a little more specific though.
I don't know.
What kind of protein do you think's in there?
Plant protein. I don't know.
Soy protein, hemp protein.
Okay, soy. Yeah, I
soy.
can say soy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's soy too. Let's find out.
But is it healthy? Like, is it even a healthy burger?
That's the real question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's what it says. Plant-based meat burst onto international stage this year with a dramatic IPO from Beyond Meat and the Impossible Burger making its way into 17,000 restaurants in the United States, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Macau. Not sure where that is. And retail outlets such as Wegmans, Gelson's, and Fairway Market. Man, we should have looked in Wegmans last time. We were just in New York. And gotta love the Wegmans.
Right now we're in South Carolina. Yeah, shout out to Wegmans.
Yeah.
Please come to South Carolina.
The product label is a long list of tough to pronounce ingredients, which meat advocates have seized on to assert that the plant-based meat is highly processed. So,
well, yeah.
Yeah, I would think.
That makes sense.
I mean, they're literally growing it in a lab,
exactly.
So
You're processing it.
Yeah, it's pretty processed, it sounds like.
But is the processing healthy in this case?
Well, let's read a little bit further. This month, the Center for Food Safety, a watchdog group that opposes genetically engineered foods, called on the Food and Drug Administration to recall the Impossible Burger product from grocery stores.
Really?
Citing safety concerns because its use of genetically engineered heme, an iron-rich molecule found in meat and plants for the use of a color.
Oh, okay.
Huh, okay.
It's color.
Yeah. So they're saying that it's Impossible Foods Chief Communications Officer, Rachel Conrad, called the allegations false and frankly ridiculous.
But are they?
So I'm not really understanding the accusation. It's just...
We're recalling it.
Yeah, they just asked for a recall because of the color additive, I'm guessing.
I guess.
That's the only thing I can get for that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've tried it. I liked it.
I liked it, but I hope it's healthy.
I hope it was healthy.
Yeah.
Don't really know yet. I feel like the calories were basically the same.
Where was that from?
This is the Washington Post.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, look more into that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of weird.
Hopefully, this is all some like random thing that's happening. But because I wanted the plant-based meat. You know, I want to stop eating real meat. Definitely.
I was excited to make like tacos with it.
Exactly. Hamburgers, obviously.
Yeah.
Like lasagna.
Lasagna, make the stuffed shells.
Yes. But now that this is happening, I don't know if I want to go get it.
I mean, we just need to look more into it.
Yeah.
Because obviously the FDA, I believe, has already approved it to be eaten. Obviously, that's why they're selling it at Wegmans.
Yeah.
That's why they have it at Burger King's.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like either the FDA missed it, which I wouldn't doubt, or these people are just full of it. You know, and they don't really know what they're talking about.
The Washington Post is pretty reliable, though. I don't think they would just be writing about this.
I know, yeah.
But I need more information.
Yeah, we need more information. If anybody knows more information, comment below and let us know.
Let us know if we can eat the Impossible Burger and the meat.
Or if we should.
If we should.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if it's even healthy.
Like, and is it good for the environment? This is what we need to bring everything back to.
Definitely.
Is the Impossible Burger better? Because we are taking care of a ton of methane. If they could produce it in a, energy reliable source, like you're not just a sustainable source of energy, in that it's not using more than what the methane would be producing.
Or using chemicals on the plants to grow them.
Exactly.
Like that's not good.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know enough.
And GMOs, do we know enough about GMOs that it's completely safe for us to eat them long term?
Does the FDA know?
Does the FDA know? Yeah, we don't know.
I don't know. But hopefully we will find out.
Hopefully.
Something to think about.
So our next topic is Google officially lays claim to quantum supremacy.
Ooh.
So what do you think quantum supremacy means? Yeah.
Computers.
Yes.
I'm thinking. Supremacy.
Not in your traditional form.
Not in the traditional form.
But quantum supremacy, quantum supremacy basically means that this quantum computer did something that would take even our fastest supercomputer like over 1,000 years to do, and it did it in a couple hours.
That's awesome.
So that's what that means. That's the definition of
Google
quantum supremacy.
Is taking this
and
saying,
Google has achieved this.
Yeah.
So basically, their quantum computer has done in a couple of hours what a supercomputer today, our best supercomputer today, could do in like 1,000 years.
That's pretty crazy.
So that's pretty insane. So a quantum computer versus a regular computer. Regular computer uses zeros and ones, okay? But a quantum computer has these things called qubits, and each qubit can either be a 0 or a 1.
Okay.
So each one has two possibilities, options. So if you have 2 qubits, you have 4 options, okay? 3 qubits, 6 options. It just keeps going like that. So it basically makes the possibilities with, having to have less stuff,
So it's less but more.
Yes, exactly. So
what are they using this for, though?
That's the thing I'm not really sure about.
Like, why are we making this?
Yeah, why? I mean, it's amazing that
you're speeding up the process.
Yes, but I've read that quantum computers can only be used for certain things. Like, it's not just for like what we would think of as class computing. It's not going to be on your phone.
Oh, okay.
That's not going to be quantum computing.
Yeah.
So, it's like, okay, but what are we going to use this for?
Exactly.
Very, very true. So the researchers performed the task with the chip consisting of only 53 qubits, okay? So I had 53 of the 2 options. The quantum version of the bits found in everyday computers. It's fascinating that we can do something so powerful with such a small chip, the quantum physicist Maria Cavora? Something. The University of Technology in Sydney, who was not involved with the study. So she wasn't involved, but she's saying that it's amazing that we can do something with this small of a chip.
I mean, anyone probably thinks it's incredible.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I wish it said how small the chip was, because it's not saying how small it is.
Such a small chip, but we won't tell you the size.
Yeah, you don't need to know that.
Really small, though.
Yeah.
Really small.
So here's something that says, but don't expect quantum computers to suddenly take over. The calculation Google's quantum computer performed was not a particularly useful one. Instead, the task at hand was one that was designed to play quantum computer strengths and to be difficult for a non-quantum computer or classical computer. So they were really playing favor to their computer versus a regular computer.
Okay.
So it's kind of, it's tipped on the scales.
Yeah.
You know, it's still cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, at least somebody's out there doing something. Thank God.
Doing something productive.
That just shows you how much money Google has.
I know.
Like, holy crap, they're
To
working
be able to
on
research
quantum
on that?
computers.
Yeah, holy crap.
Like, and I guess they have to be cooled at a cryogenic temperature too.
Really?
Which is pretty crazy. Yeah.
Got my phone on. I turned that off.
Yeah.
But at cryogenic temperatures.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Same temperatures that SpaceX has to use to keep their fuel
Yeah, but
at.
I'm thinking, why would they want that to be running at that temperature?
I guess it has to.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know why, but yeah. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's cool about this.
I don't know. But Google, I hope they get into more like VR. Like, make some good VR games. Make it good quality.
Right? But not even Google. Like, the Google VR is not even good. What we
I'm
need.
saying make it like spend your time on that sort of thing.
Okay. But
As
I mean,
well
quantum
as-
computers,
yeah, right?
like, way bigger than
different things.
VR, yeah.
But just like us the other day, you playing the VR
Mhm.
and you really enjoying it. I don't know. I just think, how are we not more advanced in VR yet?
I agree. I
And
feel
then I'm
like
thinking
it's
Google
too
has so much
expensive.
money.
It's too expensive for the average day person to get into VR.
Yeah, because you need the computer.
Yeah, you gotta have a crazy
this-
computer.
You need a big room.
Yeah, you need a big open space,
Yeah.
like really a perfect square that has nothing in it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in it. Not
And
even
who has
a
house
carpet.
with just like a room with nothing,
Nothing
in
in
it.
it.
For VR.
Exactly. I mean, in the future, hey, I
Yeah.
see it. Right now, my friend's house, they have a whole room dedicated to VR. I see it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I didn't get to play it, but he played it.
It's fun.
He loves it.
It's so much fun.
But we can do better though. Like
We
the
could.
graphics can be better.
And they could.
Get
And
Call of Duty in there.
exactly.
Get
But they
Fortnite in
need,
there. It's so popular.
they need almost like a airsoft gun that has the controllers embedded into the airsoft gun. Finger sensors and everything.
Yeah.
That way you are really holding... The issue is that the games have so many different guns.
Yeah.
So you can't really do that. But I feel like they should have like a mold that's like specific for assault rifles, specific for a submachine gun,
Pistol.
a sniper, and a pistol. Okay? And then you have all four of those, and you actually pick them up. They actually have weight. They actually have magazines that you can put in there
So it's
that
all
are
real.
all
You're not just like
tracking.
faking it.
Exactly, but they're all being tracked by those sensors in the room. That way it's all real time. You can really
Now, that
pull
would be
back the bolts.
crazy.
That's what they need. If they get to that, I'll buy it. For sure. I'll buy it for
You'll
sure.
buy the computer, the VR,
all
the
the
games,
guns.
the guns.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's a lot.
It's that much fun. Like, it is that much fun.
So what game are you playing? Shout out the
Pavlov.
Pavlov.
Yeah, shout out to Pavlov.
Haven't
Really
played
fun.
it, but it seemed really cool.
Yeah, and then there was this super hot game where every little movement that you do speeds up time, and like all these robots are trying to shoot at you or like run at you with knives or like
That would be
throw
so scary.
bottles at you. Literally, it's crazy. So like there will be like 3 or 4 people in the room. You're standing in the center, and every little like just head movement that you do forwards time just that little bit. And then if you shoot your own gun or you pick up a gun and you shoot, it speeds it up that much faster because a gun has to go off, you know?
Yeah.
So and now you have like 4 or 5 different people shooting at you all at once. You have to dodge all of the bullets. Sometimes it's shotgun, so there's like 10 coming at you from one person. Crazy. It's so hard, but it's so much fun.
So you just run?
You can run, but again, it'll just speed up time and then it'll just hit you.
Oh, okay.
So the whole goal really is to go as slow as possible, go around every little thing, and then grab the guns and shoot the other people. But if you, like, once I got kind of good at it, you could, like, bend down really fast, stab somebody. They would, like, throw the gun up in the air. You could reach over, grab the gun, bring it back, shoot the other person, dodge the bullet, and, like, just do some crazy moves. It was like in the Matrix.
Like that would actually happen. Could you imagine just
reaching
over and grabbing the gun, ready to shoot?
It would be crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That would be so crazy.
I would love it.
But, okay. So tip for the people that are making VR. Make the guns. Make better graphics.
And have
weighted guns.
Yeah. Weighted guns, better graphics. The graphics were amazing. I'm not saying that the graphics weren't good. Because they were. The graphics were good. But I need it great. Yeah. But I gotta say, I was playing it for 2 hours. And when I took it off, I really felt as if my hands weren't real. Yeah. And I could see the play space just constantly for 2 hours afterwards. Yeah. 2 hours of playing and then 2 hours afterwards I was still in VR.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it was weird.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh my gosh.
It was fun.
It was worth it.
Yeah, it was fun.
People are out here playing for like 6 hours. Imagine that.
I could really see how people's sense of reality would cross.
Yeah, they'd be like, what is actually real?
Definitely in the future, for sure. Like, once it gets to once my hands look like my hands.
And once, I mean, they're talking about it now. Using certain things that you can buy to be able to feel like you're actually like there.
Oh yeah,
smelling it.
Smelling it. They have the track pads. That it's like a 360-degree trackpad that straps you in, and you can do basic. You can run, you can walk, you can do anything you want.
With all of that coming out, and then having it, being able to have it like in your home.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And have like a little smell thing that would be there. The next thing that they really need, honestly, this is the number one thing that they need, is an air conditioning unit for inside those little glasses.
You're sweating.
Sweating so bad. Definitely when you're playing the Call of Duty version game, the Pavlov.
You're like, I'm being chased.
No, you're not being chased, but there's people shooting at you. Yeah, and you are literally like trying to duck as fast as you can back behind a corner, and then like pop out, like, and then try to run down this corridor.
You're so into it.
It was so crazy. It's literally like you're there. It's so crazy. It's fun. But let's get on to our next topic.
Yeah, let's get a lot of VR.
Yeah. So the next one is Rivian. You know Rivian.
I know Rivian.
They're coming out with the electric pickup truck and the SUV.
They're very unique looking. Like, I've never seen a car or a truck or an SUV look like Rivian.
I love it.
They look great. Very futuristic.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Rivian, look it up on Google because it's really cool.
I love them. But so Rivian is trying to come out with a rally car, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah.
Kind of weird. So Rivian is focusing on bringing its electric pickup and SUV to the market. But it is also working on a third vehicle, and it is expected to be an impressive electric rally car. Now, I'm very interested.
Very
interested. If I could have this, like, okay, yes.
Where would you take it?
It doesn't matter. I would just have it. Like, that's a rendering. It looks like they took the body of the SUV of not the Porsche, but the Lamborghini. You know? Yeah. The Lamborghini, like, SUV.
The tires look like they're, like,
big.
They kind of look like tilted in a little bit.
Yeah, they do. This is just a rendering. It's not real.
Oh, okay.
So,
still, though, it's different.
So hold on, let's see. Okay, so Rivian is bringing to the market previously unveiled R1T and the R1S. Okay, that's the truck and then the SUV. The trucks will be built on the same platform next year. So Rivian also was invested in by Amazon, and Amazon has put in an order for 100,000 delivery vans, okay?
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, and they want those finished by like 2024.
Why not do it earlier
So
than that?
No, 2024 is very fast for a brand new company. They haven't even
started
making these cars yet. So 2024.
Like, come on. They're already out here. They need more batteries, but we're out here.
No, Amazon invested $700 million into this
Rivian.
company.
Yeah,
so why wouldn't they? Yeah.
So invest half that money into Tesla.
Yeah.
But
I wish, but
that's amazing. Looking out for the environment while delivering your goods.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's not get it too twisted. Amazon has gotten caught for really bad conditions for their people. A lot of their products have bad chemicals in them.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the best company.
So did you hear that Amazon is actually running a secret cloud service for our government?
What does that mean?
So like your Apple iCloud.
Yeah.
That's a cloud service.
What are they getting?
So I don't know. But Edward Snowden, I watched today on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was talking how Amazon has this third-party company that is them that is, doing a cloud service.
It's probably tracking your orders, maybe.
It might be.
I hope that's all it is or something.
But no, I think it's a cloud service for the government. So it's for them to upload
storing
stuff.
it in Amazon.
In Amazon's cloud service, yes. Like,
so they're trusting Amazon with their information.
The cloud service, yes. That's what I found is very interesting. And no wonder Jeff Bezos is crazy rich.
Right?
Boom, right there. That's what you need right there.
What?
I know. So getting back to Rivian.
That's crazy. That is
Rivian CEO RJ Scranage, I'm guessing, said about the startup's next product. The third vehicle will have a smaller wheelbase than the RS or the R1S, which is the SUV, and will be Rivian's interpretation of a rally car with a lot of ground clearance. So that's pretty important. I feel like us living in New York, Syracuse in the snow belt, for 15 years, I would for sure buy this car. Yeah. The ground clearance alone. You just plow over that snow.
Yeah.
And it's all electric.
But now you're not in New York.
I know that.
So would you still buy it?
I would buy it for the reason to take it off road. If I had spots to go off road. If I lived in Nevada, for sure.
Yeah.
If I lived in Utah, Montana, for sure. But here in South Carolina,
no point.
Yeah, I just want a Model 3. Or the Rivian truck.
True.
Or the Tesla truck.
Yes.
That's what I really want.
Definitely. Or just wait for the Roadster.
I don't have 250.
I mean, eventually.
Yes.
You always have to have a goal in your life. Roadster.
Roadster. One day. Our last topic today, which it doesn't have to be. We could just talk. But do you think organic farming is better or worse for the environment?
Organic farming.
Organic farming.
Well, it's indoor, correct? Or no?
No. Organic is just
all outside?
Outside, fully organic. Means that you're just spreading the seeds and letting it grow. You didn't touch it, but water it.
I mean, why wouldn't it be, right?
Why
wouldn't it be good for the environment? All natural.
I mean, I do know, but...
Tell me why.
I'll tell you. So what do you guys think? Go ahead and comment right now. I'll wait. And then I'm going to read it and see if you're right. Just go ahead and put it in the comments. I'll wait.
We'll drink this wine.
I'll just drink this one.
We should do a competition next time.
See how many classes everybody goes through?
No, I'm saying like every time we say a word that we just commonly say, everyone has to drink.
Okay. Yeah. Comment in the comments down
What
below.
word do we say?
What word, do we say quite often? Even though this is our first time.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, cheers.
Cheers to
cheers
being
to
aware.
them. Yes, cheers to being aware. Thank you for joining us on this conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna make a lot more, definitely. But we hope you commented. So why might it not be that good for the environment?
Okay.
Organic farming.
So, the practice cuts greenhouse gas emissions only if you ignore the inconvenient fact that it requires a lot more land.
Yes.
So,
that's the first thing I thought of. I was like, it's a lot of space.
It's a lot of land.
Yeah.
So, here's the issue right here. Organic practices can reduce climate pollution by themselves. So if you just look at that, yes, it
sounds
is.
Great.
It sounds great. But if you look into how much space they're using, in reality, it's not. It's not good.
But why?
Well, I'm going to read it. Okay. So, clearing additional grasslands or forest to grow enough food to make up for the difference would release far more greenhouse gas particles initially, would release far more greenhouse gases.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not just like a natural field that people have been farming on for such a long time, like if you have to cut down new trees, that is obviously not good for the environment.
Yeah.
Like, definitely no.
Exactly.
Definitely with the amount of space that you have to use. Makes no sense.
So here's some other some numbers. The good news is that it would cut the direct greenhouse gas emissions from livestock by 5%, from growing crops by 20% per unit of production. The bad news is it would slash yields around 40%, forcing hungry Britons to import more food from overseas. So in the end, it's either... Why is that funny?
I don't know, your face made me laugh.
So either, in the end, you're just going to keep it the way that you had it and not import, a lot of food. Or you're going to reduce your yields by 40% and have to get that 40% from somewhere.
Yeah.
Which is going to be somewhere else that you're shipping it in. And now you're putting even more into the, environment because you're using cargo ships.
Yeah.
Which is one of the worst things.
Yeah, never use a cargo ship.
The cargo ships are horrible. But I definitely, at first when I read that, I was like, no way.
So the future of farming is up. Like buildings of farming, literally. And using greenhouses and like using
natural greenhouse,
solar energy and like all of these things.
Yeah.
That's the future.
Now we're
not going to use the land that we need to use.
Yeah, go up.
And we need to plant so many trees.
Yes.
I mean, everyone needs to plant a tree.
Yes.
The next week, plant a tree.
Did you hear what India? I think it was India. It was some country that just did it. I just heard about this. Yeah. But they just broke the record for planting the most trees in one day. It was like an insane amount of trees.
That was awesome.
That is awesome.
Just because they had already torn down so many, and they were known for that, and they actually replaced it and went over the number of trees they previously cut.
That's what they planted. How many of those will survive?
And how long does that take?
It takes at least 6-7 years for them to really get going. Because we had that tree out in our backyard for 3 years, and it was just maybe 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And it's 6 years, then
Not
maybe
really.
it's doing something,
6 years is a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
But at least they're being aware of the fact that they made a mistake.
Exactly.
And that they're correcting it.
They're trying to fix it.
Just like Greta Thunberg.
Yes.
She's out here making a movement, getting individuals. She's a teenager, but she gets younger kids, high school kids.
Where was that?
Our camera just turned off.
Our camera turned off.
So but we were talking about Greta Thunberg and how it has to take a teenager, not even just a teenager, it has to take a climate strike, a movement, her sailing over to really get like a point across to the news station to like bring it up to people.
Yeah. So that's definitely an issue.
But it's amazing, and you should get involved.
Yes, yes. And if you believe in anything that we ever speak about having to do with climate change, please call your governor wherever you live and express your thoughts.
Yeah.
Tell them how you feel. Tell them what you believe in, and they will listen.
Even make a petition.
Exactly.
Like,
make a petition.
Get the people around you. If you go to like the Y, get everybody up in that Y to sign your paper, sign your petition. I guarantee people will agree with you. Like, how would you not? Even if you say one little thing like, can you, like requesting, requesting the state to become more interested in like solar panels, or even to just look into it. It's a good movement to like let them know.
Yeah, request the state to have all of the government facilities in that state to be run off of renewable energy. Solar energy.
100%.
Ask for your city to, instead of the next time that they have to buy city buses and stuff like that, ask them to invest in electric buses.
Yes.
Even though they might cost double the cost what they are to begin with, the initial investment, in the end, you're spending so much less money.
Yeah.
And that's what we have been taught all of our lives.
Yeah.
You spend the money up front, and then you don't have to spend the money in the end, because you're not going to have to ever fix it. That you bought
it's usually a good product, a good investment when it's a little bit more expensive. And then it lasts for a while. It lasts usually longer than a cheaper thing, like a combustion engine vehicle. It just makes sense because there's a lot less running in an electric car than a combustion vehicle. No oil changes. No no
mufflers.
No
engine manifolds. No radiators. No all the bull crap. No timing belts.
That you have to worry about.
Yeah.
So it's smart. You could look up the numbers. They're probably out there, like the difference between buying a combustion engine bus and an electric bus. But
you're saving like 40% over the lifetime of owning that bus. Like, obviously, that's a yes for the city. Obviously.
Yeah. Let's start thinking about the long-term effect, and not so much just like what's good right now, short term.
Right. Yeah.
But I think this was a good first video.
Yeah, I do too.
You think so?
Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
I hope you guys enjoyed your drink, whatever you're drinking, and we're happy that we can help you guys out becoming aware about what's happening in the world in this time, just relevant things that we've seen on the news that we're interested in.
Yeah.
So
we'll be back next week.
Make sure to stay aware.
Stay aware.